Before I unpack the invite, I have some questions for the general public. If your relationship or marriage is already unstable, how exactly is opening it supposed to fix it? And if y'all already aren't having sex with one another, how does having sex with somebody who isn't your spouse supposed to solve that problem? Walk me through the logic, y'all. Because what I'm slowly realizing is that a lot of y'all don't view your relationships or your homes as energetically sacred spaces. That's why everybody gets invited in when they should not. My main takeaway from the invite is everybody does not, in fact, deserve an invitation. To that same point, if my wife and I are invited to a dinner party and neither one of us has ever had a meaningful one-on-one conversation with you, we're not coming. The space and the energy need to be vetted before the invitation is accepted. And if either one of us catches so much as a whiff of open marriage swinger kink energy, respectfully, we're also not coming. No judgment. This just ain't that type of party. I wish y'all nothing but the best from my house. Now let's get into the invite. First of all, this movie, y'all, reminded me so much of The Breakup. The constant bickering, the uncomfortable humor, the relationship tension, the awkward pauses. Yo, it somehow made dysfunction hilarious. And mind you, the movie literally opens up with the quote, "One should always be in love, and that is the reason one should never marry." Like, the second I read that, I knew we were about to clock in for 2 hours of emotional labor with a side of humor. My second biggest takeaway from the invite: know when you've overstayed your welcome and when it's time to leave. I'm talking about relationships, dinner parties, friendships, every situation on the spectrum, y'all. This marriage clearly reached a point where something had to change or it was going to break, okay? They actually probably past their breaking point. Now, third takeaway, energy transfer is real, y'all. That's exactly why you have to be intentional about who enters your home, and to that point, whose home you choose to enter. When you invite people you barely know into your personal space, you're also inviting whatever emotional baggage, dysfunction, secrets, or functional chaos they also carry. And once it's sitting in your living room, guess who has to process it? You do, inside your own sanctuary when they leave. The energy doesn't magically pack its bags with them. Now, to be fair, the invitation did force everybody to confront truths they've probably been avoiding for years. Some necessary conversations happened, sure. Some uncomfortable honesty surfaced, but I also couldn't help thinking y'all probably could have gotten here another way, on your own terms without all of this. Now, let's give credit to where credit is due. Hands down, one of my favorite Seth Rogen performances. His comic relief was absolutely necessary. Without it, this movie would have been emotionally exhausting. Olivia Wilde and Penelope Cruz, what a pairing. The way they balance intensity, femininity, discomfort, awkwardness, beautiful performances from both of them. This is one of those movies that isn't just entertaining, it's a conversation piece. And honestly, I think it deserves a second viewing. If you're fascinated with relationship dynamics like I am, go check it out.